All right, so then next they're going to take you to this screen right here. We don't need any of this stuff, so go ahead and click on continue. All right, so now you're looking at the order page. So the first thing we're going to do is change the term. Do you see how it's set to 2 years by default? Click that and let's change it to 1 year. That way we get it for cheaper. Let's scroll down here. The other thing I want to show you is right here. Do you see where it says have a promo code? All right, so this is where you can put in a coupon. Now, you may not know this, but there are a lot of great GoDaddy coupons out there that can help you get a domain for a lot cheaper. So let's go check out the interweb and see if we can find a great coupon for this. So what I'm going to do, let me just head on over to Google and I'll just do a search for GoDaddy coupon. And it should take you to these two websites right here. These are the two I wanted to point out. This website right here, retailmenot.com. retailmenot.com, and this one right here, fatwallet.com. Both of these websites have a lot of great coupons on them, so feel free to open up both of these and check it out. Let's go to retailmenot.com and we'll see if they've got any great coupons that we can use. All right, look at this one right here. 84% off a .com domain. You see that? That's pretty awesome. Let's look at the one down below. $1.49 .com domain. You see that? Perfect. So look, we can just go ahead and click on the show coupon code and we're going to grab that one for $1.49. Click that. It's going to show you the coupon code right here. So what you can do is just click the copy button or select it. Either way works fine. So now that we've got this coupon code, let's head back over to GoDaddy. And what we're going to do is go down here to where it says have a promo code. Now let's click on it and we're going to paste that coupon in. Okay, there it is. I just pasted it. Now let's click on apply and watch at the price. All right, check it out. So do you see how the price used to be $13, but now we can get it for just $1. You see that? Perfect. So everything looks good. Everything is awesome. So now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and click on the proceed to checkout button. So hopefully that shows you that it pays to look for coupons because we just saved a lot of money just from doing that. All right, so if this is your first time using GoDaddy, you would click the new customer button. Otherwise, go to returning customers and just fill this out. Let me do that real quick. All right, so there it is. I'm now the proud owner of TopDogSecrets.com, and I got the domain name for just $1.67. How awesome was that? All right, so now that we registered that domain name, I'm the owner of Top Dog Secrets. Let's go back over to Aweber. So right here for my sender email, now we're going to put our sender email as Dylan at TopDogSecrets.com. Okay, since that's the domain that we own, that's the domain that we're going to use. Dylan at TopDogSecrets.com. Now, Dylan is a pen name, but when people see this, it looks much more, it looks much more personal. They're going to be much more likely to open it instead of me using some boring email that just looks like spam, right? They're going to be much more likely to open something that says Dylan at TopDogSecrets.com. And right here where we put the your company website, well, now that we registered a domain name, let's just switch this out. So I'm going to get rid of the Dog Training Tips 101, and I'm going to replace that with TopDogSecrets.com. All right. So now that we've done that, now we can go to the bottom and click next. Here we are at the bottom. Let's go ahead and click on next step. All right, so the next what they're asking us is what would you like to name your list? And you can call this whatever the heck you want. I'm going to go with Dog Training Secrets and list description. So we could just put down here the best dog training advice and tips for dog owners. Perfect. All right, so then after you fill that out, go ahead and click the next button. All right, so the next they're asking you about your confirmation message, and we're not even going to use double opt-in, so we don't even care about the confirmation message because we're not going to use this, all right? So what we're going to do, let's just scroll down to the bottom, then go to approve message and create list. All right, perfect. So now that you've created that list, it should take you back to this screen. So the next thing I want you to do is go over to where it says list options and then go down to list settings. So go ahead and click on list settings. And then it'll take you to the screen right here. So next what I want you to do is go to where it says number 3. You see where it says confirmed opt-in number 3? So go ahead and click on that. And all right, and then you'll notice this is the exact same page that we were just at a second ago, except now that we're here, if you guys scroll down, you're going to notice that there's this thing right here. Require opt-in on web forms. You see this? So this is asking you, do you want to make your list double opt-in? Do you want to make it so that way as soon as people opt in to your list, that they then have to go check their inbox for an email that Aweber would send them? They would check their inbox, open up that email, then they would have to click a link inside that email in order to now be on your list and in order to receive emails from you. Now, Aweber wants you to do double opt-in because, it helps get rid of some of the spam complaints and things like that. But the thing is, you guys, is that double opt-in, I've found that when I do double opt-in, I get less people on my list and I make less money. Right? And I don't ever get usually any problems as far as any spam complaints, because the thing is that at the bottom of every email, it's a little link that says unsubscribe. So if somebody's on my list and they no longer want to get any emails from me, they just click that link and they'll never get anything from me again. So bottom line, you guys, if you can, I would recommend disabling double opt-in. I would recommend going single opt-in. I've found that I get a lot more people on my list and I make a lot more money from it. So that alone should be reason to turn this thing off, okay? Because if you guys think about it, the more steps that you make people go through, the less likely they're going to be to do it. Also, if you make people, go to their email inbox and then check for the email by you and then click the link in it, well, what happens if they don't ever see that email? What happens if their email client just accidentally deleted it or accidentally sent it to the junk or spam box or it just never arrived there? Well, if that was the case, then the person would never be on your list, right? Or what happens if Aweber or GetResponse or whatever you're using, what happens if their email server is just bogged down and they don't get that email, the confirm email, until later, or maybe even just an hour later or a few hours later? Well, if that's the case, you guys, people won't do it, because they're going to immediately check their inbox, look for the email that you sent them. They're not going to see it, and you're going to lose them. So all that to say, bottom line, I would recommend doing single opt-in. You're going to get more people on your list, and you'll make more money. So that's why I recommend disabling that, okay? So go ahead, turn this thing off. And then once you turn it off, go ahead and click Save Settings. We don't care about the success page because we're not using their confirmed opt-in. All right, perfect. So that is how you set up the basics for Aweber. We've now created this list, Dog Training Secrets. If you guys want to create some follow-up emails, all you got to do is go down to where it says Messages. Then you can go to Follow-Up Series, Broadcast. If you guys want to check to see who's on your list, you go to Subscribers and then go to Manage Subscribers. If you guys want to create a brand new web form that you can use to get people on your list, go to Sign Up Forms. If you guys want to, see your reports and read your stats, you go to Reports. So that is how you set up Aweber, and that about wraps up this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.